れたものはいつか思い出すはずでしょう。消えた夢の影を探した寂しさの答え、儚さを愛触れてた風に流れて、僕は君を愛せていたか。少し気づくことが遅すぎ、だんだん消えてゆく明日さえも崩れ落ちてゆく。何もないここで一人きり、いつかまた最後の日を迎えられてみれ、また生まれ落ちた君が望む日を。
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to talk about update of what's happening to Young QC. For those who are living under a rock, he was basically this upcoming rapper back in 2014, or my bad, before 2014. This was before the incident where he actually took the life of his mom in order to gain insurance.
Was deep sadness over the killing of Hadia Pendleton was evident as hundreds gathered outside the Greater Harvest Baptist Church. WGN's Randy Bellosomo has that story.
The crowd began to form hours before services were scheduled to start. A solemn air settled upon South State as the casket of 15-year-old Hadia Pendleton arrived. Hers wasn't a life that was to turn out this way. She was a cut above the street violence that has plagued our city. Kwame Wilson lost his mother to gun violence on November 14th.
My mother, she was a neighborhood woman. A guy entered her home, and murdered her, just to steal.
Many parents here say this time it feels like it was one of their own.
Basically, he would literally flex that money and literally share and literally throw that money and provide it within his community of Chicago.
Millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling. Shoppers in the closet.
Yeah, man. About to go get this $1,000 out for the fans, man. Really, I'm gonna take out 20,000, man. Just to show people, you feel me? I'm on a whole different level with this, man. I take this serious, man. So you can't put me in the same category as the others.
The closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet. This that y'all want it. This cook up hard, don't it? Y'all gotta beg my pardon on it, but this sound like God, don't it? Yeah, I'm tired, and y'all got to pay y'all tithes. Call my family the Holy Ghost. Church on Chromebook ties. Pop tags and I'm paranoid, cause a pawn shop was my paradise. I was dead broke when the powder came for that knapsack and that shoebox. Blue tops, bad bitch in that blue box. This big face and Blu-ray and these black diamonds like boondocks. I restored a feeling, the windows made a killing. Hiding choppers in the closet, $500,000 in the ceiling, and I'm with angel face.
You feel me, man? I don't play no games. You feel me? I don't play no games, man. I do this for real, bro. I don't got no problem with giving back, man. I'm the only one out here with a show that's actually giving back, you feel me? And I got proof to show it, you feel me? Shout out to this fan I'm finna go slide on, man. I'm finna take care of you.
Millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling. Shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet. Millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling. Shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet.
I'm haunted by horror stories.
Now the thing was, though, from what I understand, is that how he got exposed was that he was literally flexing huge amount of money on Facebook, and then people started to notice how suspicious it was because it wasn't just the money that he revealed, is the fact that he didn't really show much emotion after his mom passed away.
I won't let you get away with this! I won't let you!
I do agree with the people back then. If you think about it, it's like you would think that you would think that if your mom passed away, you would be sobbing like crazy. It would be hard to like move forward in life. You'd be confused, you'd be scared, you'd be nervous of what's to come down, like in the future for you, and throughout that road, because you can't help but feel like there's always going to be some sort of blockade without your parents to guide you. And again, it was confirmed that he literally took the life of his mom.
Young QC from Chicago was just sentenced to 99 years in prison for hiring a hitman to kill his mother. 30-year-old Kwame Wilson, known as Young QC, plotted to have his mother killed so he could spend his inheritance on cars and attempt to set up a music career for himself. Wilson was a spoiled only child. His mother, a successful hair salon owner, Yolanda Holmes, doted on him. She lavished him with fancy clothes, jewelry, and a Mustang. Instead of showing gratitude, Wilson hired his friend Eugene Spencer to kill his mother. Cook County Judge Stanley Sachs described his callous act in court on Friday. The word is matricide, meaning murder of one's own mother, Sachs said as he stared down from the bench at Wilson and Spencer. Spencer rode with Wilson's girlfriend to his mother's apartment in uptown Chicago in 2012 and shot Holmes as she slept in her bed. He then struggled with Holmes's boyfriend, knocking him unconscious, and returned to stab Holmes after a phone conversation with Wilson, who told him to make sure the bee is dead.
By the help of his homies or whatever, or his assailants that he hired. And to be real, this dude is freaking goofy as hell. And this was even before TikTok even became a thing, before he was even made. So you could argue he was one of the early cloud chasers, because he did it not only for the sake of fame, but in order to inherit his mom's insurance. So what I do know for a fact that he did get violated in prison.
When you go to prison, the most important thing in your life is going to be booty.
Yeah, I better listen to him.
A man's butt. Booty, getting some booty is more important than eating food. It's more important than drinking water. If I see a man I like, I tell him like this here. I like you,
He like you,
and I want you.
and he wants you.
Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
What you want, Tom?
What's it gonna be? I asked you a question, Tom.
I can't hear you, Tom.
I don't want to answer.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you, Tom.
I said I don't want to answer. I don't want to do this anymore.
Sound like to me you wanted the hard way.
Give it to him.
I don't know whether this is the first or the second time, and then there's rumors spreading like wildfire. But no, honestly, that I don't feel sorry for this guy. He had it coming.
You only as clean as you want to be. Get the motherfucking day started. Luxury car, selfie blunt, temperature just right so you comfortable. Music low, not that loud. $1,300 leather on the leather. Sunroof, extra light, and some bands. This what's wrong with me. In the mall, North Riverside. Different levels to this shit. Because I seen King Louis flexing one of these motherfuckers. Oh, kill him.
Go.
Word on the street, young QC got clothes. Word on the street, QC got the hole. Motherfucker, yo, word on the street, word on the street. Today's flow. Versace shit.
It's clear as day. He's a sociopath. He doesn't realize how bad it is for you to actually take advantage of your mom like that. To take someone who literally put a roof over your head, someone who literally provided you food, gave you money. She would have given anything. So I guarantee you guys, if she was right now, I'm sure he's regretting it.
It's the 14th of September 2015. Sergeant Contreras is interviewing an inmate involved in a 1010 on tier 3G. What's your name?
My name Wilson.
What's your ID number?
2013-12-24-144.
What happened on 3G?
I was standing by the phones, and then that guy, I don't know him. I don't know where he came from. I don't know who he is. He got off the table and took his shirt off. Unbuttoned his jumpsuit and stepped to me and just got in like fighting position. I thought he was playing. I didn't know if he was for real or what. I don't know him. I never seen him before. And then he got real close. And then he swung, and then fight happened. The fight occurred, and then the guy tried to stop it. The other guy tried to stop it, and then it stopped. And then I was looking away. Then next thing I know, when I turned around, he came back up again and tried to swing on me again. And then I just held him until y'all came, and then that's it.
14th September 2015. Sergeant Contreras interviewing an inmate involved in a 1010 on tier 3G. What's your name?
Malcolm Williams.
What's your ID number?
2015-02-20187.
What happened upstairs in 3G?
I had an altercation with a young man. Stepped to me, asked me did I want to fight him. I approached him with my fist. He continued to fight, and another guy came in behind me. Other than that, I don't know what happened.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm not once would I even think of doing something like that, trust me. It's just like what my opinions 333 said, you guys. Nothing good comes from a disobedient child. They either end up dead or they end up in jail. So, personally, I'll be honest, I said this in the past before. I have no respect for someone who puts their hands on their parents. And I truly believe parents have a right, if their child decides to go out of their way and harm them or they want to take their life, the parent needs to basically get rid of that child for good. Although as cruel and harsh as it may seem, that you have no other option, because chances are they're going to end up doing it again. But the fortunate part was that his mother, Yolanda, had no way of figuring out who it was, because again, not only was he involved, but he had two other friends that were all wearing masks to see their identity. And I guarantee you his mother would have, I wouldn't say would have gave him everything, she would have given him a lot, and he literally threw that away. Like, just how ridiculous and goofy is this guy to do that to someone who could have given him a lot in the world? And now I guarantee you that he's going to be missing his mom now. That's the one thing some of these people don't seem to realize. When you make that type of attempt, nothing good comes from it. And I can't really blame the mother. And I heard again, there was rumors that she was not a selfish person. She was not a selfish person, and she was willing to give to the community, and she was well liked by the people. So honestly, I considering that's her son, honestly, there might be a time where they might decide to do justice. And although what happened to him, yes, you'd feel sorry for the majority of people who go through it, but in his case, it's entirely different. So it's like, he literally had it coming. But like, the thing is though, I would never in my life, regardless of insurance, even try to make sure that my parents go away, because I'd be nothing without them. And everybody should have that mindset, is that without your parents, you wouldn't be anywhere in life. So I don't even care about insurance. I don't care what they're worth, like how much money they have, like what it means after once they leave this earth. I will never want that to happen. Trust me, because it's gonna traumatize you for life, and you don't know how to move on and live on with your life. You don't know how to be able to basically move past it, because it really haunts you. I'm not even kidding. I never even want to think of even going through that ever in my life, because of how much it hurts. But it clearly doesn't hurt this guy, because at the end of the day, he's a sociopath. All that mattered to him, again, before TikTok, was the clout and the money. And in a way, it's I can't say he inspired people, but he's a perfect example of what is wrong with the world today. So I'm glad he's getting what he deserves. And I honestly, if I was in his shoes, I would 100% regret. I would not once even think about it, because that's the last thing I would even do, to ever even go to literally take a step and actually take that and literally take that path, because there's so many ways that can be prevented. There's no way of me ever even thinking about it. I will not even have second thoughts.
The thing goes grrrr, skitty kid pop pop, and the poop poop boom, skia, boom boom.
Young QC should be lucky that he's even alive, even though he's in prison. I do send my condolences to his mother, and I will never forgive her son. But overall, I feel like I said enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.
モザイク
かけら一つ一つつなぎ合わせて描いてゆくあなたがくれた出会いと別れもこんなはずじゃないそう思って眠り目覚めればいつもの変わらないから周り意味もなく繰り返しモザイクかけら拾い集めてたうまく生きるための術いびつなそれが美しく見えたんだ強がりながらつまずきながら選び抜いた道の上で剥がれ落ちては